This is my Jeep. There are many like it, but this one is mine. You know, something I learned today was that liberals hate Jeeps. So I figured I'd make a whole video about it. Here's my Jeep. Its name is Booger. You know, like the things that liberals pick out of their nose while they're standing in line for food stamps. Light bar, for blinding liberals that are taking up the left lane in their stupid Prius. XRC front and rear bumpers, for stupid street protesters. XRC winch, for pulling fat well liberals off the couch to get on the goddamn treadmill. High lift jack. This one isn't to piss off liberals. This one's just to piss off the Jeep elitists. 35-inch mud tires for driving over liberals' stupid kale gardens. 4.5-inch lift with Fox suspension for clearing the mountains of shit that comes out of liberals' mouths when they talk. Side steps on my doors for reaching things on my roof rack. The only thing liberals reach for are new ways to call Sydney Sweeney a Nazi. Overlanding bag on my spare tire that I keep recovery gear in for off-road trips. The only recovery liberals know about are the celebrities they worship in their drug rehab. Zombie outbreak response team. It's almost the same as the street protesters, except you get to use melee weapons. Scout salute sticker, because I'm an Eagle Scout, and liberals are terrified of men and nature. Umbrella Corporation Easter egg, because I like video games, violent ones. And that pisses liberals off too. You think I care? Not one fucking bit. LED light upgrade. I'm not sure why that would piss a liberal off, but I'm sure they'll find a fucking reason. This thing guzzles gas like it's the Hunter S. Thompson of the Mopar world, which pisses liberals off too, because I can't charge it beside a goddamn MacBook. That's right, you go ahead, Becky. You go, girl. Fight the patriarchy. Fight corporate interests with your $1,500 MacBook from a mail-on corporation. Inside, I have a big-ass American flag. USA, motherfucker. Gun rack that holds my AR-15. This makes liberals' heads explode just for existing. Tactical rear seat organizer that holds a flashlight, a ham radio, extra ammo, and a combat knife, and a med kit. Liberals get big mad if you're a prepared citizen because all they know is sucking on the government's teats and then getting mad when they can't get their fucking food stamps. Trash can hanging on the back seat for picking up trash and spent brass at the range because I'm not a trashy piece of shit like fucking liberal Portland, the trashiest big city I've ever been in. A doom duck, because you have to have a duck if you have a Jeep. It's a Jeep thing. Because also I like violent video games. Fuck you. Apple CarPlay, so I have GPS if I need it and I can blast my tunes. I would say just Five Finger Death Punch and Disturbed because that pisses liberals off, but I don't really like those bands. Rotting Christ it is. That's a GMRS radio, used for communication during off-road routes. Communication is something that liberals don't know a goddamn thing about. All they do is yell at everybody about equal rights and free Palestine, no kings! Glass breakers in either door. Because if I'm ever in a car accident, I can get myself out of a fucking situation. Liberals wouldn't know a goddamn thing about that. They'll just blame Trump instead of their shit driving skills. Spare change in the middle console, because I actually know what fucking cash money feels like. The GAT in its spot with night sights, 9mm. Liberals are terrified of this. They think it's a fucking nuclear bomb. 6-speed manual transmission, that and a clutch? Are you fucking kidding me? This will make a Prius driver's head explode. 4x4. A liberal knows how to work this about as much as they know how to work a nuanced conversation. They fucking don't. Aviators, because they're fucking cool. Unlike those goddamn bug-eye wind visors liberal women love to wear. This is my Jeep. There are many like it, but this one is mine. America, motherfucker. Did you make it to the end, Becky? Did I piss you off, Becky? I hope I did, Becky. No, what spurred this video on? I don't know. I just wanted to have something to do today. But also this morning I learned that liberals hate Jeeps for some odd fucking reason. And I think it's just because they can't afford it. They can't afford having a Jeep, owning a Jeep, and enjoying a Jeep. So they get mad when you have nice things because they're lazy pieces of shit and they don't have nice things. They don't know what that's like. So they're jealous and angry at people who work and have nice things. That's just how it is. Now, what spurred me on to learn this was that I actually had to Google it and ask Google, do liberals hate Jeeps? Turns out they do. But yeah, because in the past week, in 3 different instances, I've had some fucking soy boy bitch, poor pathetic excuse of a man, or a fat old middle-aged white lady. That's it. It's 2 men and an old stupid white lady that just decided they wanted to insult me for having a Jeep. How did they know I had a Jeep? Well, I'm on Facebook and I'll comment on something. And, you know, you could comment anything and it's going to piss a liberal off because they just want to be mad at shit. And what do? They go on my profile, which has a picture of my Jeep and a picture of me and a goat that I took a selfie with, because it's funny. And that's it. There's nothing else from my profile that you can get. They can't insult me with anything except that fact that I have a Jeep. And this one guy, I commented on this thing about Zohran Mamdani's girlfriend, and it was just like, this is another person we're trying to make famous for no reason, right? She didn't do anything. She's just this dude's girlfriend. And everybody's fawning over her like she's like this great, amazing person. And somebody was like, oh my God, she's an artist. Look at her art. And of course her art is full of oppression, patriarchy, bullshit. You know the drill. It's liberal art. That's what it is. And I just commented, that just screams victim complex to me, because it is. And some liberal dumbass soy boy with a patchy fucking beard commented and said, nobody asked your opinion. Well, you know, the beauty of a public Facebook post is that I don't have to give a fuck whether you gave me permission or not to comment my opinion. So I did. And I pretty much said that, you know, in a nicer way. And then he got all mad and commented and said, just post another pic of your Jeep. You don't know what real art is. So my comment back to that, you know, was, I'm a published author and an award-winning filmmaker. I'm not lying about those things. You can actually Google my name and you will find that out. So I do know what art is, and I've created award-winning art. And I asked him what art has he ever created. And then I also told him that it's funny how people always, for some reason, want to attack me and the fact that I own a Jeep. Because I'm pretty sure it's just because you're mad you can't afford it, you lazy piece of shit. So yeah, I went after him like that, and then he blocked me. That's what they do. They try to insult you, then they get scared and run away because they're little bitches. So I wanted to make this funny video, and that's what I did today. I was productive. You're welcome for me being productive. Y'all have a good one.